Right now at 5:30, it's been a year and a half since powerful storms tore through the beach town of Capitola, but the recovery process is still ongoing. Now, those storms took a big chunk out of the Capitola Pier, forcing it to shut down.
Yeah, the city held a grand reopening and ribbon-cutting ceremony just last week, but there's a lot more to this story. And Devin, you've been out there several times.
Yeah, the mood last week was celebratory, and rightly so. The city put a lot of effort and expense into rebuilding and reopening the wharf, but there is still a cloud of uncertainty hanging over its long-term future.
I think the foundation of this wharf is 100 times stronger.
As grateful as he is to be back in business on the Capitola Wharf, Dave Morris can't escape a hard truth that a winter storm stole 2 summers and nearly sunk his family's boat rental business.
We are definitely feeling better about being open again. It's not about the money with us, it's about the community. The community, we have to thank the community for wanting us back out here as bad as they did.
When we last spoke to Dave in June, he told us that his second shop in Santa Cruz was the only thing keeping his business afloat.
We were losing 2 seasons out of Capitola Boat and Bait now, and that's devastating as far as that shop.
But now, nearly 2 years later, there are virtually no signs left of that punishing storm that left the wharf battered and broken. It's been rebuilt from scratch, gone from artist rendering to hard-fought reality.
Nothing but positive smiles, and thank you for coming back out. And we're glad to see you back out here.
But that is not to say that there are no storm clouds on the horizon. The city has yet to commit to a long-term vision for the wharf, hasn't decided what permanent structures, shops and restaurants that it may ultimately build there.
It's not just a simple what do we want out on the wharf, but what's practical, what can we afford, what makes the most sense with knowing the past storm cycles.
Katie Herlicky is Capitola's Community Development Director. She says the city's plan must factor in the realities of a warming planet and ever more wild weather.
We'll be looking at not only what we would like to have out there, but looking into the pros and cons of each of the alternatives and really looking at what is the price tag behind these different items.
That is not exactly what Dave wants to hear, but at this point he's back on the wharf, having weathered the worst of the storm and its aftermath.
Definitely there's a shadow there because, you know, it's uncertain where our future lands. Are we going to be out here? Are we part of that 5-year plan or that second phase?
All right, so the busy summer season is now basically over, and the city's going to use the time between right now and next summer to answer 2 basic questions. First, what do they want that wharf to look like in the near term, next summer specifically? And then second, Ryan, what are the long-term plans? What permanent structures do they want to build out on the wharf?
And also, I mean, we remember those winter storms a year and a half ago that completely battered that wharf. How do they make sure that that doesn't happen again?
Well, they've built it back stronger and bigger. They used more pilings and they used a different material. Instead of wood, they used fiberglass, which is stronger. So it is stronger, but it may not be strong enough to withstand any future storms that come.
Yeah, but it's good to see it back.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Devin.